Will Toshi get listed on Binance is the question that we will discuss in today's video. We know that it's already listed on several top exchanges, including Coinbase, which sort of surprises some people that Toshi isn't already on Binance because those two exchanges, Coinbase and Binance, tend to list the same meme coins around the same time, but not always. So in today's video, we're going to look at some of the factors that indicate there's a high probability of Toshi getting listed on Binance, and we're going to look at some of the factors that indicate there's a very low probability to ever happen, and then I will give my unbiased opinion on whether I think Binance will end up listing Toshi. Now, first things first, why is this all relevant? Well, it is very relevant, and I will show you why on the chart. This big green candle. So this happened in January, about 4 months ago. Before the green candle, look at Toshi's market cap, about 155 million, just about at current levels, 160 million. After the green candle, it shot up to over 700 million. That is a 5x from 155 million to over 700 million. So what happened to cause this big green candle, you ask? You guessed it, the Coinbase listing. So if and when Toshi gets listed by Binance, you can bet that this green candle is going to be as big, if not bigger. Now, these are the exchanges that Toshi is already on. To summarize it, it's every exchange in the top 10 by spot market volumes except Binance, of course, and also Upbit and OKX. Now, Upbit is a Korea-based exchange that doesn't really list too many Western meme coins or meme coins at all, so I think there's a very low chance of that listing Toshi. OKX used to list a lot of meme coins. They kind of stopped. Their founder is sort of anti-low caps memes. He thinks they're too risky. I think it's a very low chance of that one happening. But Binance, there is a considerable chance, and look at the spot market volumes over 24 hours. It is 8 times the size of Coinbase. So even though some people think they're kind of close, nope, Binance is the big dog. Now let's look at which coins are already trading on Binance. Here is the list. It's 27 total coins, so pretty condensed, not like tons, not hundreds. It's a lot of the big ones like TOSHI, Pepe, Trump, Bonk, and Floki. And then there's a bunch I've never even heard of, like People, 1,000 Cats, Act, Tutorial Coin. I don't even know what these are. As for what chain they're on, obviously a bunch on Ethereum since the old ones like Doge and Sheep were started on ETH. Some Solana, not too many. A lot of BNB like Baby Doge, obviously since it's Binance and Binance Smart Chain. No Base chain. Because remember, Base is basically a Silicon Valley ecosystem sort of project, and then Coinbase is an early investor in a lot of Base chain ecosystem projects, so BNB could think of Base Chain as their competitor. Now, here is a list of the overall top meme coins by market cap, regardless of what exchange they are on. Now, the top 6, Doge, Sheep, Pepe, Trump, Bonk, and Floki are all listed on both Binance and Coinbase. Farcoin is listed on none, probably because it's newer. WIF is listed on both. Bread and SBX 6900 are listed on neither, even though they've both been around for a while, about a year or so. Bread is on Base Chain, SBX is on ETH. The reason most people believe these two coins are not on the top 2 exchanges is because a large portion of SPX's supply is held by one man, Murad, and a large portion of Brett's supply is held by one man, Crash. Exchanges don't like that because they fear that after a Binance listing, that generally marks the top because no announcement can be bigger than that. So they worry one of these two might sell the coin that they list right after the listing. Then the price would tank, and then that would reflect bad on the exchange. Turbo is on both exchanges, which isn't a surprise because it's an Ethereum-based coin. That chain, both exchanges respect. They're not in competition over. And Turbo's holder count is very decentralized. There are very few big whales. Popcat is just on Coinbase, not on Binance. It's a Solana-based coin. Might have something to do with it. What else do I have here? GigaChat, same thing. Solana-based coin. It is on Coinbase, not Binance. Remember, Solana is a Silicon Valley-based chain near to where Coinbase's headquarters are. Baby Dogecoin, that's on BNB, and that is just on Binance. That's Binance's home chain, not on Coinbase. Coinbase has listed hardly any BNB coins. Mug, that is an Ethereum-based coin, that is on both exchanges. Peanut the Squirrel, that's a Solana-based coin, that is on both. So clearly Binance, even though they don't necessarily love Solana, they still provide support for Solana, and they will occasionally list Solana meme coins. Then if we go way down here, let's get to the other base chain coins. Here we are Dog and Me, base chain, that is on Coinbase and then not on Binance. Lofi is a Sui coin, that is not on either. And then the other big Binance coin we're going to list is Keyboard Cat, wherever that is. That is on Base Chain, and that is, again, like Dog and Me, on Coinbase, but not Binance. The conclusion is this: Coinbase has never once listed a Binance Smart Chain coin because their main competition as an exchange is Binance, and that's Binance's home chain, so why would you support the competition? In a similar manner, Binance, although it supports the Base network, it has support on its platform for the Base network, they have never once listed any Base coin, whether it's a meme coin or otherwise. The only Base network coin that you can trade is Ethereum on Base. Now, why is Binance like this? Probably because Coinbase vocally supports the Base network. The Base network is based in Silicon Valley near Coinbase's headquarters, and Coinbase has been an early investor in multiple Base network projects. Solana as a blockchain also appears to be strongly preferred by Coinbase and not as much Binance, probably because Solana is a Silicon Valley based company, network, whatever you want to call it. That is where Coinbase is located, and that is not where Binance is located. However, Coinbase was not an early investor in Solana the way they were in the Base network, and Coinbase has no official sort of partnership with the Solana networks. That's probably why Binance is at times apt to list an occasional Solana meme coin like Whiff or like Peanut the Squirrel. Base chain, on the other hand, well, that's anyone's guess with Binance. The bottom line is Binance did a year ago add support for the Base network. I think it is only a matter of time before they start listing Base network coins, and the first in the book is probably going to be TOSHI, since it is very decentralized. There are no huge whales who are hogging all the supply, and it's already listed on Coinbase. I would say there's probably maybe a 40 to 45% chance that Binance will end up listing TOSHI. That's it for now, guys. Drop a comment down below. TOSHI Army, love hearing from you guys. Hit the like and subscribe button if you haven't already. I will be back with a new video. Bankrupt signing out. See you later.